Good evening and welcome to my channel. This is my first attempt at building a jumbo jet in Kerbal Space Program. Fortunately, or not, there aren't really any 2.5 meter passenger cabins. So in order to get just the right aesthetic, I constructed the fuselage out of a combination of 2.5 meter fuel tanks, each covered at both ends with Airstream shelves. Here, I took the unnecessary step of adding structural elements to the ends of the fuselage components. However, ultimately, they proved pretty useless. Not surprisingly, the fuselage still bowed once the aircraft was put on the runway. So instead, I connected each segment with 8 sets of struts. Eventually, I just used auto strutting and removed the unnecessary elements. One of the trickier parts was blending the Airstream shell with the tail section. I wasn't exactly sure if I was going to be able to make it look like one continuous piece. Initially, the addition of winglets seemed like a good idea in order to overcome the aircraft's tendency to nose down. Ultimately, this problem was overcome by rotating the horizontal stabilizers a few degrees down. Although the winglets weren't very effective at stabilizing the pitch of the aircraft, they did seem to increase the maximum speed from about 195 meters per second to 220. Setting action groups. One set of flaps work as air brakes, while the other set of flaps work together and are only deployed during landing. Action Group 1 deploys the elevators approximately 7 degrees up for fine pitch control. Because of the angle of the horizontal stabilizers, the aircraft tends to auto-rotate just before takeoff at 95 meters per second. One of the issues I encountered repeatedly was the problem of phantom roll. Each time I modified the aircraft, it seemed that it tended to roll to the left, in spite of having added and built the wings using the symmetry tools. The roll seemed to get worse with each saved file. The only remedy appeared to be to reapply the wings once I had made my final modifications. The video depicts the aircraft undergoing a normal turn. without the effect of phantom roll. Unfortunately, I'm not much of a pilot. Eventually, I managed to stick the landing. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I did making it. If so, like and subscribe for more content.